And welcome back to another episode of All of Fabric 5, where today the dragon's gone missing. So I'm not sure somebody's claimed him, but that's cool. We still have our original dragon, which is really the only one I was worried about. But that's neat. So yes, some things have happened since the last episode. There are other people online. Striker's just joined the game. So there are about, I think, 10 or 11 people whitelisted on the server at the moment. So that's pretty neat. Cool to see things getting a bit busier. But in between episodes, I have not been doing too much. I might just heal. So in between episodes, I've just been crafting up some steel upgrades. We kind of had most of the stuff for this at the end of last episode. I think I was just... Oh, rip. I was just waiting on the fluid pipes, which was just a bit of crafting. And now we can go about doing things like upgrading the furnace to a steel furnace, which is pretty neat. I mean, I won't put all of these in here. I've had other mods where, like if you clicked this, these would all get used, and that was a bad time. So compressor for making plates, and the cutting machine for making rods, if you do it around the right way. Yes, there are mix in your base a lot. So furnace goes here. And yeah, I mean, it's not super fast, but it looks kind of fast. The compressor is plates and stuff. That was going to live here. I think we'll chuck some more copper in there. And yeah, that looks pretty fast, actually. That looks pretty good. We next have a cutting machine. So this is for like making rods and stuff. That is a lot. I think that goes here. And the mixer. I haven't done the mixer yet. Let's not accidentally use multiple steel upgrades. And here is our mixer. Oh, and I should have taken the lubricant out first. That's okay. We can put some in there. No, the mixer doesn't use that. Wrong machine. This thing uses that. There we go. Now this thing will work. Cool. Right. I'll just catch up with people that are online, and then let's get into what we're doing today. This makes sense. Yeah, we're petting the duck. Oh, the duckling. Wait, the duckling lay an egg? So, plans for today. We've made some of these steel upgrades. And this looks pretty cool. We're processing stuff. I think we're doing okay on Steam. I think this thing's doing okay. People have mentioned in the comments that you can actually fit 3 different types of these pipes in the same space. So I'm thinking that's where the dyed pipes come in. You could dye it a different color, which would be handy here. We could run steam into this and then run the water back out and back into the machine. That would be pretty neat. So we might look at doing that. And I could have upgraded. Oh, we should upgrade the water pump. We should totally upgrade the water pump. I don't think we're struggling on water, but now I'm going to test. Does this get rid of both? It doesn't. I wasn't sure, but now we know. Now we know. This goes here. No. Oh. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize there was like priority you could set on the pipes. Huh, that's interesting. But we want that. There we go. That should be cool. Now, I don't know. Can you upgrade tanks to be bigger? You cannot. Okay, that's cool. It's not a deal breaker. I was just curious. So we've upgraded our machines. We're getting some faster processing going when stuff needs to be processed. What's next on the horizon? Let's have a look at these quests. So we got our steel upgrades. We get cooked rice as a reward, which has completed another quest, which is going to give us a smithing table on a stick. Huh. That's neat. I think I'll keep that. Let's chuck that in the backpack. Now, actually, what level is our backpack? We could look at upgrading that. Oh, it was like diamond and emerald. Maybe not. Anyhow, let's come back to the quests. I'd like to carry on with modern industrialization. It's kind of neat. Now, I know someone else on the server already has one of these Steam Quarries running, and apparently it's pretty good. So I do want to get that. Do we want to get that now, or do we want to move into electricity? I mean, a steel boiler would be kind of cool as well. Of course, there are so many other mods we could get into. We could look at doing deep mob learning and maybe getting creative flight, if that's still how that armor works. Oh, but you need netherite armor. That's interesting. So that's a thing we could look at. I think let's focus on modern industrialization. And item transportation would be kind of cool. We can get away with hoppers for now. I want to go this route. I want to see... Let's start with this. Let's start trying to craft this stuff. So Steam Quarry. And we want... I should go inside because it's nighttime. We need a bunch of machine casings. Cool. Some steel pipe machine casings. That's interesting. And some chain. That's probably pretty simple. I'll have a look and see how we're placed for doing that. I should get a bunch more steel crafting. And someone else did mention we can shear walls between these blast furnaces, like this wall. We could have the blast furnace, this wall, and then this blast furnace here, and then we don't have to use all of these bricks. I don't know if we can share outputs. That would be kind of neat if we could. So we might look at combining that too, but I think I'll start by getting a whole bunch of steel cooking. That should be pretty sweet. We'll start trying to craft this drill. I don't know how it's going to go. No, there are mobs. There are mobs. Alright, so I just discovered a thing. You cannot use Invar in the manual forge hammer. That's interesting. So we have to use machines for any processing of this. This is for, I think, the last component I need for the steel quarry. Now this is, I think, just the beginning of the multi-block. It's not the entire thing. But all we're missing is this Invar rotary blade. No, I think I have. Yeah, I've got some diamond dust here. So we've got some item pipes. I actually used one over here. And yes, shares the block space with another pipe, which is kind of nice. Now, one thing to note if you're playing around with these, you kind of have to either set this to blacklist or put something in the whitelist. You'll see it says empty filter here. And it won't actually extract anything until you put that in there, which is kind of nice that it does that by default. And then same with the inserting. Either set it to blacklist or, whitelist. And it's a decent sized whitelist too. So that's pretty cool. And the fact that you can have, I think, 3 different pipes in the same block space, apparently. So if you've got different coloured item pipes, that's a fair bit of blacklisting or whitelisting you can do. But anyhow, we need to make a Invar gear, which is going to be 4 plates, which we have to make in here. We're also going to need the ring. Now, I don't know what machine we make that in. Okay, we make a rod. So I think we'll want a couple of these. Let's do 4 in total. Because we also want to make the smaller bolts. I should take all of these things out and make sure I've got them ready to use in my crafting chest over here. Yeah, we might have to start thinking about maybe getting into applied energistics or something, because storage is going to become more and more of a mess, especially with all the stuff we're starting to make. So we got some Invar rods. I think we want to cut them down into these and compress an Invar ring. Now, do we use this for much else? Yes. A heat-proof machine casing. Yeah, okay. I don't think we're up to that yet, but that's coming in the future. Cool. An environment. I think this will be everything we need for the Invar gear, which in turn will be everything we need for the rotary blade. Now, do we use that for other stuff? A diesel mining drill. I kind of want it, but that looks a little bit advanced. A little bit advanced, but nice. From Minecraft to craft. Because we're not going to be going mining anymore. Let's sleep, and then oh, well, that's rude. Okay, I think we're at the point where we can get the 6 of these we need. Let's just double check. Yes, we need 6. All we're missing is the chain, and we needed how many? 4. I think. Infinite resources. Of course, it's not quite that simple, but yeah. Sweet. And we got a chicken nest. Huh. No, wait. Is this like a... interesting. I mean, I guess we'll check some of these outside. Maybe we'll farm some chickens. Not quite sure how that works, but that's sweet. Let's get back inside, and well, I think we're actually ready to build the Steam Quarry. Now, does this do the thing where if you hold the block and a wrench and a wrench, it does show you what the quarry looks like? Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. This does seem like a thing that should go outside. I actually kind of want to set up like a mining area. I think that would look kind of neat. But for now, well, now this area is not claimed, is it? I'll claim a little bit more. I'm trying to be a little bit conservative. You can see we've got, we've got a couple of people claiming different areas, which is kind of neat. I'm not sure who claimed this one. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened here. But they look like they got a bit of a base going on, actually. There we go, have a little bit of a flyover and just see what's happening over there. It could be kind of interesting. Yeah. Neat. Neat. Cool to see other people on the server. But anyhow, this did not accomplish what I was trying to do. I was trying to claim this junk. Neat. So that gives us all of this area, which means we can plonk this thing. I guess here... Does this not need inputs? Like Steam inputs? I guess we'll find out. So, machine casings. These look like machine casings. I'm going to be honest, it's actually kind of hard to navigate. Wait, why are we out of... Oh, I suspect we're missing like the float inputs and stuff. Because I had everything that's seated. But I certainly do not have enough things. Okay. Let's grab this machine casing. I probably should have used the wrench. Plonk that there, and then we can get the chains at least. And then we're missing 1, 2, 3, and I suspect that's Steam inputs, item output, item input for the drill heads, maybe. We'll come back when it's not raining. Alright, did discover that there are steel tanks, which are pretty simple to make, similar to the bronze ones. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Don't know that we really need a bunch more storage. I wonder if there's other tanks we can make. Oh, I was searching for something to stop the rain. There may or may not be something there. But anyhow, the reason we wanted this in the first place was just for getting these outputs. So we got a fluid input hatch. We have a item input hatch, and then we should have the item output hatch. Nice. That's completed that quest. We get an extra item output hatch, which is kind of neat. And luminous glass emits bright light. That's kind of cool. Did I just make a mistake? I mean, that is very bright. That's kind of... That's very bright. Is that more than a torch? I kind of want to like put that in places. We could definitely make use of this, but I want to break it without breaking it. Okay, well, let's just test it. No, that breaks it. All right, there we go. Now we know. Now we know. I think we've now got the bits we need. Okay, this is not the best way to get out of the... Yep, okay. Not the best way to get out of the house. So we're going to want item input, which I think is the drill heads. Steam probably makes sense going in the back. So fluid input hatch. It can go anywhere. I think it makes sense to go here. Then we can kind of hide some stuff. And we could dig a hole down as well into like a... somewhere that looks like it's a mine. Item input, item output. Let's put these on the front. I don't know. One, I think it's going to look better. And two, we'll also be able to hide any piping underground if we decide we want to go that route. So that goes there, and then we should hopefully... We have a Steam Quarry. Neat. I'm not convinced that that's a good place for it. Like, I'd like to set it up maybe even all the way out here and like make it look like it's digging a big hole. I think that would be cool. But let's just get it working. So we've done this. We can make a copper drill. But I think this results in stone and dirt and stuff. I mean, handy to be able to get this without having to go mining, but we have Ultimine. It's not much of an issue. The bronze drill, again, probably actually a similar story. Like, we could go and mine all this stuff fairly simply, rather. But it's going to be neat to get it without having to go mining. All right, I think we're almost ready. We should hopefully be able to get the 4 of these. And I'm hoping... Yes. The bronze drill complete. Now, I think these go in the input hatch. Status active. And if we take these out, status active. Okay, it doesn't really help. I think I just need to run the Steam now, which I should have done, and then it will be pretty simple. And I don't have a shovel on me. Well, actually, take that back. Steam goes in. You doing stuff? How are you doing stuff now? Status active. Cool, we put this in here. Ooh, nice. That's kind of cool. And it's reasonably fast. I don't know how much stuff we're going to get from one run. I don't know how our Steam production's going to keep up with this thing, but... Wait, can we see the drill? That'd be really neat. No. No, I mean, I didn't really think that would be the case. Also, it finished one run. We got nothing, but we didn't lose a drill. Now, keeping in mind that we've got a pretty low chance of actually getting these things. It's only a 5% chance, and we've got a 1% chance to consume the drill. And I don't think these have durability. I think they'll actually disappear. And we didn't get anything that time either. That's... Well, look, we got some silver. Neat. Well, I mean, it's working. It is working. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But hey, let's leave it there. We've got ourselves the Steam Quarry, automatic resource generation, as long as we keep up with the Steam production, which that should be okay, I think. I think that'll be okay. Especially once we get into like electric powered stuff, and maybe we can get solar, and oh, it's gonna be cool. in a nuclear reactor. One day. But anyway, it's been Classic Duff. Thanks for watching. We'll come back next time for some more All of Fabric 5.